All right, boys and girls, we are going to be starting topic 9, which is going to move away from some multiplication and into division, but we're going to use some of those same shortcuts and patterns that we use for multiplication to help us solve some of our division problems in this topic. We are going to learn to use shortcuts to divide numbers that are going to end in 1 or more zeros, so multiples of 10 is what we're going to be focusing on in today's lesson. So let's go right into our warm-up problem. It says Joey has 270 hockey cards to arrange in 9 boxes. Each box is to hold the same number of cards. How many cards should he place in each box? So with division, you're going to notice in our word problems, we're still going to apply our cubes, but you're going to notice some different keywords. We have each box. Boxes are our groups here. So we know we have 9 boxes, but we don't know how many go into each box, but we have a total of 270. So because we're starting with such a large number and we're working to a smaller number, that's what's going to tell us that we need to do division to solve our problem. And that's what we're going to use. That's the operation. And why? It's because we're either looking for the number of equal groups or the number that is going to go into each group. So let's look at our word problem again, and let's apply cubes on this page. It says Joey has 270 hockey cards to arrange in 9 boxes. Each box is to hold the same number of cards. How many cards should he place in each box? So when we look at this, our division problem that we need to solve is 270 divided by 9. And since we're looking how many cards should go into each box, I'm going to use the letter C to represent our answer that we just don't know quite yet. So when we look at 270 divided by 9, we're going to look for a basic fact, just like we did with multiplication, only our basic facts are going to be a little bit bigger because we're technically starting with the product of our multiplication problem. So we have 27 divided by 9. And I did say we could help ourselves here using multiplication. So if you can't quite think in your own mind what 27 divided by 9 is, you could also turn this around and think 9 times what equals 27. And that can help you solve this problem as well. So if you need to, you can use your multiplication chart, or if you already know the fact, go ahead and let's solve this. So we have 9 times 3 would equal 27. So in this case, 27 divided by 9 would equal 3. But I'm going to rewrite our original problem over here. We started with 270 divided by 9. We know that 270 divided by 9 cannot only equal 3. So if we look, I'm going to box out our basic fact that we used. I'm left with our 0. And if you guessed right, our 0 is going to go over here. So 270 divided by 9 is not just 3, it's actually 30. So what we're going to be focusing on when you come into class tomorrow is looking at multiples of 10 and dividing those and bringing our zeros over to the quotients. And that is what the answer to a division problem is our quotient. So our quotient here for 270 divided by 9 is 30. And before I forget, it should have been 30 cards. Okay, so now you're going to go ahead and do a practice problem and bring that into class with you tomorrow. Thank you, boys and girls.